in the form of Twitch as well as Elise. They've got good team fight champions with both Lulu as well as Braum in there. And the key for them is to make sure that Kerp doesn't get ahead. It will be thick and it will be fast. Mima blew his flash and they're going on Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin got no flash in there for this one. Cocoon gonna land Kevin in some real trouble. Jumps away to the ward. Repel comes down. Where's the damage? One more auto will do it. And Impaler sinks his teeth in for the first blood.
We talked about Impaler playing Elise. He went up, and I don't expect to see anything until jungle pressure gets involved. Let's see if Impaler can dodge the ulti.
Well, the ultimate is going to come his way. Selfie going to come around the side, though. Shield will be put in. Can they chase up for the damage here? Kerp going to be forced to flash over the top. And SuperWeek doing a good job there, but Cornex coming in. There's the dive on towards Impaler. Wild Growth comes in. Kerp surely going to go down. He does fall as Impaler flashes away. Cornex follows him through. Impaler's still alive. They do get him, but Rise comes down for another one. And now Kevin being bullied by himself. He doesn't have much mana left. That means support coming down from Mima. Actually, they've got to go here, possibly towards Kerp, who is trying to dive through on that one. They want to try and lock down Mima. Kerp is going to get knocked in the air, and that is a kill for Kerp. Mima not able to do anything there. That was a little bit...
The biggest thing for me is whether or not the SuperWeek crew can make this next gank happen. There's definitely presence. They're going on Kevin.
Kevin gonna get locked up here. There's a lot of damage coming out. He has to flash away from that one. Has Cornex got enough here to stop the kill coming down? He might find himself actually being the man that falls, managing to walk away. Safeguard to the minion. Tower is up. Are they gonna dive it? There's a lot of damage out in Impaler. It looks like he does want to dive it. He goes back into spider form, but Cornex gets away.
That's a smart play from him. It's actually SuperWeek crew that are playing more aggressive. It's SuperWeek crew that have been putting some focus, putting some effort. An easy dragon. Millenium are not even in place.
This Kerp has finally managed to get away from that mid lane. Meanwhile, down on the bottom, Ultimate's going to come out. Who are they going for? Creaton's gone low. Jerry actually will use a good solar flare, but he's already locked up by the Cocoon. The damage coming back. One more will do it. Mr. Arles that gets the kill. Creaton drops super low as well.
Yeah, Summoner Heal was there. By far Jerry's most impactful champion. Anyways, Mima's found Cornex. That's a lot of damage.
That is a big burst of damage. Rod of Ages, of course, is done now. And look at this selfie's coming around as well. As the turret is going to be taking down the bottom lane tower. And look at this, Selfie's managed to catch up to Cornex. He's going to try and dodge away, but he's going to go down. And now Kevin might find himself in trouble. That was a slightly late Wild Growth. Really fast. This tower's going down.
Yeah, definitely going to be the case. Jerry has caught Mr. Arles.
There's the lockup. Can they actually get in for this one, though? Ultimate goes on towards Kasing, and Mr. Arles is going to go down. Kerp gets that kill. Can they get more? Selfie down to half HP as Kevin is blasting away at him. There's Kerp diving in. It's a double kill for Kerp. Another turret hit, though, with the Ignite burning. Last second shield from Cornex. A lot of pings going down. Actually, Creaton going to get forced away. They're going to go for this one. Fisher doesn't quite land, and there is the solar flare coming down. Mr. Arles to focus, and here comes the rest of the team. Kevin getting the one kill. Who's the next target? They seem to be a little bit split all over the place.
Jerry is going to give them their first dragon of the game and close up that gold lead even further. So Mima's going to defend against Kevin. Both top laners are teleporting. They're jumping on Selfie.
Oh, gonna throw him away. There is the Zonya's coming down, but the fish is already on him. Knock up onto Selfie. Wild Growth himself. Can he get away from this one? Speeding himself up, but has he got the health to get away? Creaton's been focused. Selfie's still alive. Creaton is gonna go down to Impaler, and look at this. Selfie somehow survives it. They turn it around, and Millenium are being destroyed here by the SuperWeek crew. It's gonna be an ace for one, and then a dragon. What a turnaround that was.
All of that stems from the fact that Mr. Arles playing it safe. So Selfie sitting on the sideline, and again, look for the solar flare. This is really what's about. Kevin, he's gone all in.
Kevin's gone right into the back lines. They're trying to get Mima, and there he's Kerp diving around as well. Solar flare, not going to be the most impressive we've seen out of J-Reed, and that might cost Millenium. They are going to be losing men left and right. Cornex is going to struggle. That's a good kick, but it only prolongs the inevitable. And now Kerp, as the last man, will play full Trickster away. I think he's safe as well. So overall, a good sweeping move from the SuperWeek crew. And, you know, I think the SuperWeek crew, I don't know how confident they really were about fighting that one, but when...
So it's just very smart map-based play from the whole crew. And Solar Flare, not ideal, but they've got Mima.
They're going to follow through on towards Mima, and they will lose Mima. And Kasing will be forced to flash over the wall there as well. Millennium took some heavy
attacks onto the turret, but it's actually Selfie in what was a 1v2 that's coming out ahead. He's secured the tower, and this has opened up Supa Crew to take in him.
Oh,
Selfie's got him.
Kevin's dead there. Ignite coming down at the end, and look at Selfie. He fancies this fight, doing a lot of damage.
This is what he's been doing the whole time, using that 700 odd ability power to move around the map. So Cocoon doesn't connect. Look at the rest of Supa Crew. They've split up Millennium. Oh, they've jumped on Selfie.
Oh, going to go in there. We're all seeing the wild growth used very early. There's the ultimate hour prom as well as Selfie now on a rampage. Kurt right in the middle of the team. Needs to get away. Not going to get away though. He's burst down. Kevin left alone. He will fall as well. And right now that is 3 men. They're going to get the fourth. Creatine falls. And this surely will be the game for the Super Hot Crew. Going to take down this inhibitor as they go through. No super minions coming up the bottom lane just yet. That was pushed back by Kevin. Well, they can tank this one up. They've got a minion wave coming in as well. And J-Ree all alone can't stop the Super Hot Crew. Are going to pick up the win here in 42 minutes over Millennium.
The Super Hot Crew with a perfect champion pick against a pick-based composition. Lulu saving the lives of himself and his teammates when needed. And that was just a fairly controlled game. Super Hot Crew played it patiently, played it passively, waited for their opportunities, and actually Selfie created a whole bunch of opportunities. I'm very impressed with his Lulu that game. It's a slightly different style, a slightly more aggressive style of Lulu than we're used to seeing, and it worked out.
And you said it yourself, when Selfie does well, the Super Hot Crew have been picking up victories or at least pushing teams very, very close. 6-1-10 for him by the end of it. For Millennium, outside of those couple of picks that I think made the Super Hot Crew feel a little bit unsafe and really not second-guessing maybe their tactics and these fights that they're going to take after Mr. Rolls got caught out twice by those solar flares, but just shows you that if you win one team fight, it can inject a lot of confidence.
Yes, it really can. And you actually can't even fault Super Hot Crew for making those plays in the early game, because I think, you know, if they'd had 2 seconds longer, they could have got the tower and probably backed away.
Yeah.
But it was just the difference of 1 or 2 seconds and just how quick J-Ree could engage in landing every...